Okay, all right. Russian King of Wizards on the mic.
Sure, yeah, sounds good.
So I'm not so alone in this world.
But yeah, right now we got Cookietic versus Scorpio. And already just letting those Arcfire and neutrals just already guarantees like a ton of percent, but not really getting too much off of the juggle.
Yeah, very cool to see though these two players playing again on stream after such a long while.
Yeah, Drip brought up a great point. Now it's 2019. Let's go. That's okay. Yeah, that seems right.
Among Us?
Wait. Yeah. Among Us. I'm just gonna say sus DI whenever someone dies.
What if it's not sus DI as to why they died? Are you gonna say it anyway?
It's still gonna be that.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess I'm with Will. Unfortunately.
God, what is your problem, Sophie? Jesus.
What is your problem?
I have a lot of them, and they're all with you.
Whatever. Cookietic versus Scorpio. Cookietic just took the stock.
Yeah, so Cookietic actually just did the Among Us combo to take that stock there. That was
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
God.
That was pretty cool. But it's really cool actually to see Scorpio enter. I haven't seen him enter anything in a while. That could just be me not following things as much as I would like, but
he enters very seldom these days.
I know,
Every once
but
in a while, but yeah.
It's very cool to see him enter tonight. I mean, he's one of Minnesota's, he's one of the old guard, right? He's been around since, a long time.
Yeah, I think...
Beginning of Smash 4 around.
Yeah, about 2015, I think, is when he joined the scene.
Yeah, so...
Not super
Yeah,
long before,
yeah, I actually made that Among Us reference because Hassan just hopped off commentary, so... it was for Hassan.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I know you just really don't like... Also, Elliot's in top 8.
Let's go.
Yeah, he beat Visitor 2-1 just now to make top 8, so Vomit is on loser's side of top 8.
Good.
That is his first advantage state top 8, so that's pretty cool. I'm also his right here, so he's going to be talking to me about that on the way back the whole time.
Yeah, and then you can tell him to shut up and you shove him out of the car.
That's what I should do, honestly, on the highway.
Don't even, just do it while he's almost, while you're almost there, like 4 miles away or something, and then just kick him out. All right, walk the rest of the way, idiot.
Yeah, now something I think that is pretty notable about this matchup is, of course, these two have played so much, since Smash 4. This was a matchup that happened, almost every tournament in Smash 4 that these two were both at, right? Because this would be, they would both be in around top 4 area.
Yep.
But now I think Cookietic has definitely improved quite a bit since the last time he played Rob. I mean, I don't really know how recently that was, but in bracket, it's been quite a while.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So, because I don't even know if he's played Rob since tournaments came back.
And yet it doesn't even feel like anything's really changed.
No, not really. Paul has the lead on him right now, but I mean, man, Rob seems like he really hasn't missed much of a beat. He made top 8 today. He dropped one game to Hunter, and Hunter obviously is someone who's also gotten quite a bit better since tournaments have come back. There's no way that kills, yeah. But but yeah, and that's wow.
Oh
wow,
my God,
actually,
he makes it back.
Yeah, because he didn't get hit by he didn't get hit by the turnaround on the sword. The turnaround would have spiked him. But
yeah, it's not gonna kill it either.
This game's looking a little rough for Rob, but if he can find the stock, Scorpio has made much bigger comebacks than this.
Yeah.
I've seen him make bigger comebacks on the Advantage State stream than this. And he does have that Nosferatu. That Nosferatu will let him get some healing into it. But okay, yeah. And unfortunately, a little bit of a miscue on that Arcfire there, but
yeah, both of these though have mastered the art of the comeback.
Did you think that was funny?
No.
Just say yes. I know you thought it was funny.
Look, we all want to see some comeback.
I'm taking your phone.
No, give me my phone. I want it.
Sorry,
That's
bro.
mine.
Sorry, bro. It's my property now.
No, it isn't.
I just took her phone. It's mine now. Yeah.
Can I please have it back?
Let's take a look at your phone, shall we? Ilias. Ilias. He just ghosted me.
Yeah, what the frick?
That's really rude of him,
Dude,
honestly.
my phone says it's going to be 63 degrees in Roseville tomorrow for all you Roseville fans out there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a Roseville fan myself,
yeah,
though.
okay. I'm actually not going to be in Minnesota tomorrow. I'm going to be in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. At 10 a.m., I'll be in my music history class.
Wow.
I'm really not excited.
No one asked.
It's very boring. I'm not excited. And I wish I could skip that class and just go home and sleep at home tonight. But unfortunately, it is not like that. I have to drive back to Eau Claire after this tournament. But we're into game 2.
Yeah, then come back on Sunday.
And come back on Sunday for Invergrove Fights. Yeah, sign up for Invergrove Fights, by the way. I'm the TO of Invergrove Fights. and you should come to my tournament. Shut up.
Me and Elliot last game were actually talking about Invergrove Frights. Which,
Invergrove Frights is something that is going to happen October 31st.
Lands right on the date.
Yep, October 31st, Sunday. Catch us at Nerdin' Out in Invergrove. Something's gonna happen Halloween related. I haven't figured out what that is yet, but Invergrove Frights.
You know what?
It's literally
game that's going on.
It's literally
right
just he almost like that was actually
a really good.
Yeah, no, he knew the jump was coming, but Rob was ready with the air dodge. Did you see that nair? That double hit nair? The nairs that do that in this game, right? Like Toon Link nair, it can be kind of deceptive.
Also,
because the second
powering through the arc fire.
The second it can still hit you. Oh yeah, Ike's sword can beat out. The thing is, with the arc fire, when it's grounded, Ike's sword is completely disjointed, so it just like goes through it. But when it's in the air, you can throw out like pretty much any hitbox and just beat it. Because it's like when it's in the air, there's like no hit. The hitbox sucks and it's like no priority. So for example, Paul could be like fairing at it or F-tilting it. And like as Wolf, one thing I do is I like to nair at it a lot, or like forward tilt it just to knock it out of the air. Because that keeps arc fire from landing. And one of the ways Robin gets most of their confirms is off the arc fire. I mean, Robin has some pretty devastating confirms if they land arc fire. I mean, there's like arc fire. You can do arc fire into double up air. You can do arc fire up air, arc fire up smash. We just saw that in this game as a kill confirm.
So essentially, arc fire to literally anything.
Basically, yeah. There are certain things that are a little bit stronger, but arc fire does lead into quite a bit. That was a really, really smart wait on that neutral air. In that scenario, I believe Rob knew Paul was going to try to go for a grab. And that's just evidence of how much these players have played each other.
Oh, yeah.
In that scenario, Rob's like, yep, I know Cookietic's going for a grab here. So I'm going to short hop, wait for the grab, and then hit him with my nair. Like, that was such a smart interaction.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
Is that Aiden's controller?
No, it's mine.
Oh, okay.
It was just sitting here. I think he actually jacked it when he left last time, and I just didn't see it. Yeah, I mean, it really... The thing about both these characters, right, is...
They're only good in Minnesota.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But both these characters rely super heavily on, like, outplaying, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, obviously, Robin and Ike, they have some tricks, especially Robin. But what it comes down to is both these players are so skilled that they're just playing the character that they like, and they just outplay people to get this far. It's insane. And that's
one of the cool to see.
Yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why Minnesota being like a state with a lot of mid tiers can be kind of weird to some people, because we have a lot. Not only do we have a lot of mid tier mains, we have a lot of good mid tier mains. Like there's Lucky on Piranha Plant. We have Scorpio on Robin. Cookietic. I mean, Ike isn't a mid tier, but Cookietic on Ike.
It was a mid tier in Smash 4, so I mean, close
yeah.
enough.
I mean, we had a bunch of Greninjas in Smash 4 and Kirby's and Ganons. But
we're just always
like the weirdest state of all time. And Scorpio gonna find game 2 with that back there. This is a best of 5 though. A best of 5 between these two. It's almost every game I think should go down to last love last day. Yeah, pretty much, right? Sure. Like what it's gonna come down to is obviously you don't want to let the other player run away with the game. But what it's gonna come down to in every game is who can make the read in the clutch situation.
Absolutely.
Bro, Ike's high tier. What do you mean? I was just like, bro, okay, whatever.
No, we were talking more so about Smash 4.
No,
right?
no, I wasn't.
Or whatever.
I was just talking about like
just Cookietic in general.
Yeah, I don't.
He powers up that character.
Yes, I don't think Ike is a great character, but I don't think they're any worse than high tier. They can't be any worse than high tier. Ike's just like Ike's like, if Ike is a mid tier, he's like the best one by far.
You know what Ike should have in this game is the PM side B, where you can jump out of side B.
That would be cool. I just think it would be obnoxious to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. But it'd be fun though.
It would be fun, and you'd probably play Ike.
Maybe I'm playing PT.
I don't get why you just play characters, and I don't even understand like your logic for playing them.
I might just play PT because I find them fun.
I don't understand how you think characters are fun when you just like when your brain just isn't even on.
Okay, my brain has been on recently. Okay.
How do I know that? You play the same to me now. You play the same now to me as you did like 3 years ago.
Because we haven't been playing like that much in the last month. Ryan said my decision making got better. I trust Ryan on this.
Minty guy or visitor?
Minty guy.
Do you really? Would you trust Minty Guy with your life?
Yes.
I actually would too, I think.
Yes.
I unironically would, I think. But
no, if I had to choose anyone to like, I had to rely on, it would be Minty Guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My second pick would be Jade, but like, there's a chance she'd like sleep through it or something. So like, you know.
That's true.
But
would you trust Sean?
no. Hell no. What do you mean?
What about Sean VGM though?
Probably. He seems pretty responsible. But
anyways, there goes the back air.
Cookietic actually put on a really like strong showing at ledge that stock. I mean, he got a forward tilt just before that, right? That was like he jabbed Scorpio's shield and then he did a dash back forward tilt, reading that he would try to come at him. And that's just another example of the types of layers these guys go through, right?
Absolutely.
Like it's just like between these two players there's so much history that it's not always like it's not always stuff that's in the same set that it comes down to. A lot of the times it's like, yeah, I've been playing this dude since Smash 4. I know exactly what he wants to do in this kind of situation, so I'm just going to hit him for it.
That book thing was a bit cheesy though. I don't know if you saw that.
A little bit, yeah, but I mean, that's Robin. Robin has a lot of like weird stuff like that. So if you can avoid getting hit by the weird stuff, then you're doing it right. But I don't know, not like nobody plays Robin, so I really like that weight there off the nair by Cookietic. He was not able to convert with the backer, but he knew that air dodge was coming, it appears.
Exactly, yeah.
And that'll happen, and sometimes that'll happen. Like, you'll have the read, and you just can't quite convert. And, like, you know, in that kind of situations, it's like, okay, yeah, I got him next time, though, you know? And I feel like that's maybe something we'll see Cookietic capitalize on later in this set. I mean, we already saw him earlier trying to use the up air to capitalize on the jump, so it's pretty clear that he's able to guess right on what kind of mix-up Scorpio wants to go for out of disadvantage. And Robin doesn't really have that many additional tools besides jumping or, like, besides the typical, like, jump, air dodge, swing, you know? Like, those are the three usual get out of disadvantage tools. And Robin doesn't really have that many more resources than those three, so it's a little, it can become a pretty... And see, he waited right there. He thought maybe an air dodge was coming.
Yep.
But Scorpio's smart to go with the jump. Unfortunately, gets him put on ledge. Though this is skill percent, I will say.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that grab was insane, by the way.
Kill percent for both players.
Oh,
here.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Scorpio's been at kill percent for a while now, and Cookietic as well. I mean, Robin can straight up just kill you with 60. That's gonna pop. Wow.
Okay, just powers through with that up B. Oh my god.
Yeah, no. That was straight up like. That was straight up like. I thought that. The shield, what happened there is, I think Paul was mashing up B out of shield, so that when it poked, he was good.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
Not much else he could really do there. His
That's pretty true. I mean, he could have tried to back roll, I guess, but because you can back roll after 11 hits on shield in a row.
There's a chance, though. I mean, jab could have poked right through that too.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, what it comes down to is you just have to guess right on that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to guess right on pokes because you know.
Also, Ryan Ryan said in chat, validation finally.
Oh, Dadsy's in top 8 too. What?
Yeah. So.
That's crazy.
So Ryan, if we're ever in a life or death situation for some reason, I'll trust you with my life.
All right. Well, quick bracket update. Loser's side of top 8. One side next up on stream actually will be Lucky and Ventura. Ventura, of course, formerly known as Silver PC.
And I'm Silver PC.
Yeah. On the other side is Vomit and Dadsy, two I think newcomers to the top 8 here. I know Vomit for sure. Wow, we see a character switch to the Richter from Scorpio. I mean, I know. His Belmont's been around, right? We know him as Robin, Belmont, Me Sword Fighter, all those kinds of characters.
Yep.
Like characters that have one really strong ledge trapping tool that he can use to kind of mix up off. He's a big fan of like trapping people from a distance, essentially. And Belmont is of course very, very good at that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, Minty Guy's right. We are back to like 2018. He hasn't played this character in a long time. To my knowledge, he hasn't really been playing the game that much recently, though. At least not in bracket. Like the last time he entered was a month or
it's like
a month and a half ago. Yeah, I mean, once you get good at this game, you can never really not be good. It just comes down to rust, essentially. And actually, I think I see maybe why he went for that pick. That forward smash could be a problem on ledge for Cookietic. Like look, like that there. If Cookietic isn't perfect with his up B spacing, he can just get blown up. And I think maybe the fact that the Holy Water maybe has a little bigger hitbox than the Arcfire, it looks like, that could maybe be of advantage to Scorpio as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And God, when you get put in the corner like that by Belmont with no jump, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, we also just don't see Belmonts too often, so...
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, there's Visitor's Belmont, which is an ancient relic at this point, and there's Scorpio's Belmont, but Scorpio hasn't really been playing this
We had
character.
a pretty regular Belmont, MN Strider, but...
He's playing Sephiroth now, to my knowledge. So,
yep, so
Sephiroth actually seems to be a pretty natural switch for most Belmont players, from what I've seen, right? Like,
oh yeah,
it's a similar kind of game plan, except for you just don't have as many. Like, you don't have cross. You trade that for orbs and neutral beat,
exactly.
but I mean, you just generally have like really strong normals across the board. I mean, that Sephiroth's forward tilt is stupid. So is Belmont's though. That's pretty similar, honestly.
Okay, very nice spot dodge. Cookietic's on ledge now. This might be kind of scary for him. If he can't escape it. Oh, very nice air dodge there. Makes it back to the stage.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Somebody in chat brings up, and they said Holy Water self-detonates, while Arcfire requires hitting an opponent. So that actually makes a lot of sense why he would switch them. Because Holy Water just hits the ground and detonates. Arcfire, like, Arcfire can be maybe a little weird with that on the ledge, because if you don't, like, if Cookietic doesn't, like, get hit by it, like, if his up B doesn't get hit by it, he doesn't get trapped by it a lot of time. But I think that's one reason. I think there's probably... Wow, what a reaction there by Cookietic. Straight up, raw forward tilting the neutral get up. Yeah. Looking like, I mean, at this point, Cookietic's working on a 3-1. Rob has to be like, he has to be kind of feeling it right now. I mean, he hasn't really played in bracket seriously in a while. But we'll see. Oh, man. Cookietic actually, his movement around these projectiles, he's doing everything he has to stay away, but at the same time, it's like...
Yeah, that's going to do it.
And that's another thing, like I was talking about earlier, that forward smash could be trouble on ledge, but Cookietic just runs at him and reads his roll in. Wow.
Yeah, now it's looking like a very tight game.
Yeah, I think there's a reasonable chance we could, in fact, see a Game 5 here, which is good. I mean, if there's one thing between these two players in a set that I want to see, it's a Game 5. But that almost killed anyway. Interesting. No tether. Opting for no tether there. I would have tried to tether with up air there personally, but I'm not a Belmont man. But that's a little scary. Scorpio not quite dead yet still. Only 34% onto Cookietic though. This is looking very dangerous. Landing with the down air. I mean, that's that kind of risky option you have to pull out if you're trying to make a comeback like this. You have to if Cookietic is solidly in advantage right now, you have to find those weird options that can allow you to get an opening like that otherwise wouldn't be happening.
Absolutely. And Cookietic is really playing around the projectiles really well.
Yeah. Okay, nice jump to get around that. Oh, that's going to be a forward throw. Putting him back on ledge, and we are on the verge of potentially a comeback from Scorpio here, or Cookietic closing the set out 3-1 and landing himself in winner's finals for a date with Loaf, I can only imagine. I'm not really sure it was on the other side, but I think it was probably Loaf because Steven's not here. Oh, he almost had a kill there off that. God, this is so tense.
Is so tight right now.
This is so tense. Scorpio, he finds, he grabs that roll in. And that's one of the things. You have to imagine Scorpio is so comfortable with ledge trapping with a move like Holy Water or Arcfire. And we saw that grab there. He was so ready for that roll. But wow, Scorpio making a huge comeback there. A huge
they both had
comeback.
Their own comeback that game, really.
Yeah. But wow, we are seeing a Game 5 back to PS2. That is the Smash Ultimate Player Special. And I can only imagine it's going to be Ike Belmont's again, right? Like, I don't see any reason why Rob would switch back after losing
Incineroar. Yeah.
Incineroar would be really fun.
Also, someone in chat was saying not enough cross usage. I don't know though if I think Cookietic was playing around it pretty well. I would say that maybe Scorpio just wasn't 100% confident in continuously throwing it out.
Yeah, and at that point, I don't really know. I mean, he was pretty comfortable just sitting in there and spacing with the normals. I don't really know why they just went back and forth between these two menus. Looks like Paul's trying to pick a song, I think. And yeah, Game 5. Wow.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is
very
if
tense.
Game 5 is like that, like, oh my god. But yeah, man, we are in for it here. Small battlefield, the counter pick from Cookietic. I like this pick. It's very similar to PS2, which Ike is quite good on PS2, but it's very similar to PS2, but it's a little bit smaller, which, while that may give Scorpio a little bit of an advantage because his whip covers more of the stage, and so do his cross and his axe and his other projectiles.
Oh, yeah.
Cookietic also, that means he has less space to close in, right? And I think maybe PS2 was a little bit of a reason why maybe he couldn't find some of those openings late into the game, and Scorpio was a little... Maybe Scorpio was a little too comfortable with all that space on PS2. We will see, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Also, I think I'm realizing why he wasn't using cross as much is because he probably feels like forward tilt just covers everything faster.
That's probably true.
Probably a pretty similar distance.
This is also a secondary for him. You have to keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
So maybe he's not as comfortable with that kind of thing. I mean, it looks like he's playing this like Robin, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
For the most part. I mean, he knows Robin stuff. He's very fundamentally good with this style of character. And so even if he doesn't know like all of the Belmont tech, and he's maybe a little bit like out of practice with this character, that doesn't mean he's gonna put up a bad showing. I mean, we saw him take Game 4 with this character.
And like we see before those, like Cookietic's really good at moving around a lot of these projectiles that Scorpio is using.
And that's something you have to be good at if you want to win this matchup. Is you have to find ways to get in on the Richter's. Like the Richter is going to put up a big wall of hitboxes with things like axe, holy water, cross, all of his normals. It's going to be like that. And wow, that covered a lot of options right there. Cookietic tried to neutral get up through it, but unfortunately that is a no-go for him. And Scorpio going to cover with a down smash there, which is actually pretty smart because it makes it so he doesn't have to react to both timings there, I think. I'm pretty sure down smash would still cover roll in that scenario. So yeah, that was really smart coverage from Cookietic. From Scorpio. One thing I will say that I like that Cookietic's doing is when in this set when Scorpio's been throwing arc fire or holy water to ledge, Cookietic has been waiting on ledge for it to expire and then getting up like in the time that it. Wow, that killed him very early. I mean, we saw him land one of those earlier, but down tilt back air is a nasty kill confirm if you wait too long on ledge, and Cookietic has shown that he is willing to pull the trigger. All right, and wow, I mean, Nair into the up B. This is
very scary position for Scorpio.
I mean, he won the game from this position last game, though. Like, you have to consider the fact that Scorpio is 100% capable of making these comebacks. Never mind. Sometimes you just get run off fared, bro. Sometimes you just get run off fared. It's like that. But I would like to bring up every game Cookietic won in that set was a 2-stock. And every game Scorpio won was like a last hit. But yeah, that was a really, really good set.
Very good set.
So Scorpio going to be dropping down to the losers bracket, losers quarters.